hi. Hi. Let's go over Mission 2, Lesson 3, and what all that entails. Sounds like fun. Okay, so our student objective for Mission 2, Lesson 3 is to express metric capacity measurements in terms of a smaller unit. Model and solve addition and subtraction word problems involving metric capacity. So we're similar to the previous two lessons. The difference, though, is going to be this word capacity, because previously we did express metric length and express metric mass, and now we're expressing metric capacity and doing those conversions. So when we're talking about capacity, we're specifically talking about liquid and how much liquid can fill a certain area. Okay, so how much liquid can fill a certain area, and it can go beyond liquids, but we're going to just focus on liquids here. Okay, so we're converting a liquid measurement. Okay, how much goes inside something. So, well, let's see. Okay, our main way of labeling and measuring that we're going to use today, capacity, are liters and milliliters. Liters, you've probably heard the term liter before, is represented by the L. So if you just add a capital L, that means a liter. And a milliliter, little lowercase m with the capital L there, stands for milliliter. Okay. 1 liter is equal to how many milliliters? Well, do you remember like how the previous lessons, kilo, we had like kilogram, kilometer, we had that prefix kilo, and that meant 1,000. Well, now we have this prefix milli. Do you know what actually milli or milli means? It's a prefix also for 1,000. It means the same thing. Okay, so if we have 1 liter, and we want to know how many milliliters that equals, well, simple conversion, 1 liter equals 1,000. That's 1,000 milliliters. Okay, so 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters. So let's take a look here at some conversions. So just so you know, 1 liter is around the size of maybe this bottle of water or juice or soda or whatever it may be. Now, when you go to the store, and if you buy the big bottle of soda, that is generally 2 liters. That's why they call it's a 2 liter thing of soda. So that would be 2 liters worth. So, and you know, like you can get a bottle out of a vending machine, and that's around 20 ounces. So that's smaller. But then sometimes you can find these 1 liters, which are like, they're not as the big 2 liters, but they're bigger than, you know, the regular size bottle. So that's going to be around a 1 liter. Or you can just, if you have a 2 liter bottle of soda, half of that would be 1 liter. Okay. A milliliter is around the equivalent to a drop of rain or any drop of water. So itty bitty is equal to 1 milliliter. So a drop of rain, drop of water, that's equal to 1 milliliter. So what's greater, is a liter greater or is 1 milliliter greater? Well, 1 liter is greater because it takes 1,000 milliliters to equal 1 liter. Okay, it takes 1,000 of these little guys to make 1 liter of there. All right, so you're going to be asked to convert today and make some conversions. So let's take a look. So you might have something like a chart like this. So 2 liters, and we have to convert it. So again, 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters. So if I had 2 liters, how many milliliters would that equal? Well, if 1 liter equals 1,000, 2 liters equals 2,000 milliliters. Okay? Now, I'm given the milliliters, and I want to convert it to liters. So if I have 3,448 milliliters, how many liters is that? Well, again, it takes 1,000 milliliters to make 1 liter. So how many thousands can I pull out of here? Well, there's 3, because I have 3,000. So that's 3 liters. And then what am I left over with? How many milliliters am I left over with? I still have those 448 milliliters. So 3 liters 448 milliliters equals 3,448 milliliters. On this third one, so I have 35 liters, 20 milliliters. So again, 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters. So let's convert those 35 liters into milliliters. So I'm just going to replace the word liter with thousands. So I'm going to say, well, that's 35,000. Okay. But now this is where it gets tricky. I have 35,000, and then I still have those 20 milliliters. So that's actually going to convert to 35,020 milliliters. So 35,020. Notice I put a 0 there in the hundreds place because there was no hundreds there. So I had to put a 0 there. Now let's look at it in terms of this. Let's say I'm given 51,002 milliliters. Well, how many thousands are in there? Well, I have 51,000. So therefore I have 51 liters. And what am I left over with? I'm left over with 2 milliliters. Just 2. 2 little milliliters, 2 little drops right there. That's what I'm left over with. And so I would just convert those. And then we might be asked to solve an addition or subtraction problem doing these conversions like we've been doing the previous lessons. Okay, so we might be given a equation like this. It might say, hey, 73 liters, 744 milliliters. And then we want to minus 26 liters, 416 milliliters. And it wants me to then answer them liters and milliliters. Okay. Now, I find the best way for me is again to convert. Okay. I convert them all to milliliters and I convert them back again. You can do it a couple different ways though. So let's say I have 73 liters. All right. So again, I have 73 liters, 744 milliliters minus 26 liters and 416 milliliters. And so I want to subtract them. Now, notice I have it written 2 different ways here. In this case, I kept them both in liters and milliliters. And in this case, I converted them all to milliliters because 73 liters, 744 milliliters is equivalent to 73,744 milliliters. And same with 26 liters, 416 milliliters, 26,416 milliliters. Do you want to convert them? You could. Do you have to? You don't have to. It depends on what works best for you. Because I could solve it this way. I could keep them just like this. And I could just subtract my milliliters and I could subtract my liters. So I could keep it like this. And so if I subtracted them, let's choose right here. Green? Yeah, green works. So I would just go, hey, 4 minus 6. Can I do 4 minus 6? Nope. I have to borrow. 4 becomes a 14. So then I have 14 minus 6, which is 8. I have 3 minus 1, which is 2. I have 7 minus 4, which is 3. And then I just skip to my liters. Can I do 3 minus 6? I cannot. I have to borrow. 3 becomes 13. Now I have 13 minus 6. That is 7. And then 6 minus 2 is 4. So, but then all I need to do is I'll go back and put my liters, milliliters. 47 liters, 328 milliliters. Okay. Now I could have, if I did it the other way, where I converted them all to milliliters first, I can solve it that way too. And it's going to be the same steps. I just go, but now all the numbers just 1. And so you're just going to have an extra step at the end. So, okay, 4 minus 6, can I do it? I cannot. Am I going to be able to do, got to change that. 14. Am I going to be able to do 3 minus 1? Yes. Am I going to be able to do 7 minus 4? Yes. Am I going to be able to do 3 minus 6? Nope. To borrow, 7 becomes a 6. 3 becomes a 13. And now can I do 13 minus 6? Yes. Can I do 6 minus 2? Yes. So 14 minus 6 was 8. 3 minus 1 is 2. 7 minus 4 is 3, comma. 13 minus 6 is 7. 6 minus 2 is 4. 47,328 milliliters. Now, the only thing that we might be asked to do, because in this case the problem was asking for it in liters and milliliters. So now all I need to do is convert that back into liters and milliliters. So really, if you look at it here, these two, either way I do it, those numbers are equal. They're equivalent. It's just how we're labeling them. So I just want to label this now in liters and milliliters. Well, 47,328. There's 1,000 milliliters in a liter. So that's 47 liters. And then what am I left with? 328 milliliters. So notice it's the same answer. It's two different ways to go about the same thing. It's just if you're more comfortable without converting them first and then just bringing down your labels, bring them down, or whether you want to convert them all first and then convert them back at the end. It's whatever works best for you, whatever you find you're going to find the most success with. Okay. If you have questions, let me or your teacher know. Good luck.